Remember when you were out in home buying mode, you were looking for homes and trying to decide between a fixer-upper and a move-in ready home? Yeah, it's kind of time to think about that again when we're talking about creative ways to divide a room that will absolutely fascinate and delight. Let's take a closer look. My name is Andrew Finney, and my passion is helping you make sense of real estate. If you need help finding a top agent near you, or if you simply want to drop me a line to say hello, my contact info is below. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now and like this video. Thank you. All right, my friends, so you might be wondering, okay, Andrew, you gotta give me the down low on this. What the heck is going on when you talk about dividing rooms? If my floor plan is a little bit small now, why the heck would I want to do that opposed to busting open a wall and making it even larger? Hey, if that's your case, cool. You might want to consider doing that. Now, if you have the opposite end of the spectrum issue, because there's always a flip side to something, that could be that you have too much space and the home doesn't flow the way that you want and it doesn't fit your lifestyle. In such cases, there's some pretty creative and cool ways to be fascinating with the ways that you divide a room. So let's talk about them. The first one is dividing a room with a bookshelf. Now, what I want you to do is go on the DIY or HGTV and look at some of those projects and how they're renovating them. You'll see the point exactly. When you have a built-in bookcase going into a wet bar area against a wall, or even on the sides of where you're going to put your television. Not only does it add a dimension of functionality, it also adds depth and texture to your home. Then there's the people that take it to a whole new level, and it gets really brilliant with the way that they do it. And they put a couch out to separate the room, but to make it feel like it's its own room, they put a bookcase right behind the couch. Have you seen that recently? What did you think about it? It's a creative and fascinating way to give a different element to your house to divide a room and still maintain an open flow concept that you and your company can enjoy. A quick word of caution on this is if your bookcase or the bookshelf that you have in mind goes from the floor to the ceiling, please make sure that you're anchoring the bookcase to the floor, obviously, and also to the ceiling to keep it from tipping over and causing harm to our loved ones. The second creative way of dividing up a space is like for those really gigantic sized kitchens, right? You can get a movable island that you can move around any way that you want. You can build these on your own, you can purchase them, or you can simply put even like a bar height table into the space, and it will do a lot for separating the space in the way that you do your interior design. It's something to think about, and it's something to consider as it adds increased functionality to your kitchen. The third way to divide a space is by the huddle furniture, and you're thinking like, is this like a football huddle or what's going on here? Not exactly, but still kind of the same concept. So when we're talking about the huddle furniture arrangement, it's back to when we're talking about having like a couch or a fireplace in a specific space. So what I want you to do is envision an open concept home that's a great room, and you have a couch sitting in the area, and you're going to be adding in a table behind that couch. Now you could put some foliage on top of it, you could put some candles on top of that table that's behind the couch, you could put some plants underneath it, or whatever you want to do to it with your decor and accent pieces. Chances are that if you go over to a new construction home that has a great room, this concept is going to be on display in its purest form. So check it out and see if it's something that you want to do to your house. It's a great inexpensive way of separating the space and making your home all the more beautiful. The fourth way to break up the space are what are called pony walls. And no, we're not talking about getting on a pony and riding around in a track or going out in the field and riding the pony. As much fun as that might be, that's not what we're talking about here. A pony wall is simply one of those walls that come up from the ground, and they're not complete. They have a big open space on top, and they only normally go out maybe anywhere between like 1 and 4 feet. Depending on the size of the space will determine the length of the pony wall. They are designed to add the open flow concept at the same time distinguishing where one room begins and another separates. It's important to know that pony walls have no standard size. It can be whatever size or height that you like. So this is a very simple project that you could take on, or that you could hire a contractor to do with you, and it'll break up the expanse that you're looking to divide. And the fifth way to break up a room is with a partition wall. Now, a partition wall, if you're thinking, hey, is that like that thing that we have in the cubicle farm on my office? Not really. We're talking about actually building a wall. We could just build one, or we can give the wall a different texture with something like shiplap. You can put tile on the wall. You can put flooring styles on the wall. I've seen a lot of people that have done that, and it actually turns out brilliant. So it's just about making the right choice for you that's going to be comfortable for your lifestyle, that's going to help you with your resale value when you choose to sell your house, but most importantly, help you enjoy your home more by having the flow of the house the way that you want. These are 5 really simple simple ways that you could do it. With this partition wall in specific, shiplap does seem to work brilliantly. It's gorgeous, it's fun, and it gives the space even more character. Okay, my friends, so now that you have 5 new ideas that go out and break up spaces that are just too big, let's talk about the 9 home upgrades that boost your home value and how to remodel your kitchen on a budget. Looking forward to our next conversation. We'll see you in a few.